Alright, that is our first quest.
Whisper! Ooh. Whisper can do it.
Oh. I wonder who that could be. By the way, we're about to meet Zelda Williams, guys.
Hello.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Bye. And yes, Amaya is a wonderful woman. So, alright. So we have something. Keep out distress.
Caution. Bees and distress.
Distress! We gotta head down. Time to head to town.
So, how did you find an eye?
Indeed, that's the biggest question. How did I find an eye?
Was a hideous beast lurking inside. Ouch!
Rude!
Indeed. Alright. Well, first let's head into town. That way you can see the townspeople. Oh look! A pumpkin! A perfectly placed pumpkin in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the fields where all the other pumpkins are rotted.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Indeed.
Peek.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Are you sure the badger wants just to make friends with the squirrels and not just terrorize them? It looks to me like they were just terrorizing.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Indeed. Let's go see Maya first. Hi.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest.
I don't know who could have taken the bed.
Ready for action?
What's the weapon on the wall?
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Indeed.
I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
So, where can I find a hideous beast eye?
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, have a kind heart. Probably wouldn't blind a beast just to win a competition. Your arms look like they've never even held a bow. No, you're just too nice. But perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
Bye.
Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
Indeed.
Back away from the crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order.
Really? 50 gold coins for a work order. Ooh.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
Indeed. And...
You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Indeed. That's good to know. Thank you very much, I appreciate your business. Alright. Whoop. Now, let's go see the baker. Hello? Hi.
Hello there, and good afternoon. Forgive the shop from lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. But have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions.
Well, I mean...
Yes, lad?
Got any eyes bacon back there?
That's not a delicious, chocolate, hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic! So much fighting and needless killing! Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. You look like a compassionate fella, like myself. And I think we're going to get along right as raisins. Please, don't take part in the violence.
I mean, what smells so good?
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie. A delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before.
Huh.
Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they?
Exactly.
Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
I appreciate that. Question. Free samples?
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
I appreciate that.
Good day.
Don't get in any rhubarbs.
Absolutely. Oh,
Was
goodness.
he trying to set the record for the world's biggest pie?
I mean, I would totally eat that in, like, a couple sittings.
Oh, custard? Oh, just like my mom used to make.
Oh, I'm saving that pie for a special occasion. Sorry.
It is all good. No worries.
The sign read, "Ask us about our free samples."
It's all good. We already asked about it, so thanks very much, buddy. Appreciate your business. And now, the last but not least, the potion maker. Or should I say potion makers?
Well, then give me a second. You on the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging phase.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
We couldn't tell fortunes if we wanted to. Some scoundrel stole our fortune table whilst we were watching the parade.
Mm-hmm. You haven't seen anyone rolling around Daventry without tabletop, have you?
Unfortunately, I have.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find anyone to pay. A man was stranded in the forest and needed a wheel, so I borrowed your table and lent it to him.
Oh, that's actually pretty clever. We can't be mad at that, can we? We were about to toss that old table anyway. Glad it's being put to use.
Oh, thank the stars. We don't have to lock our doors anymore.
I think we're safe now. Thanks for being honest, boy.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Absolutely. And yes, actually, it's the best choice to steal the Hopplepot's table, simply because they are the most understanding. Because, again, they think with their brains.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would visit more.
Or at least write. It was quite handy around the shop, though. Especially with potions.
He'll return. He just has some adventures of his own to seek.
But yeah, again, the three moral choices of this game is heart, strength, and mind. And these are definitely, the Hopplepots are definitely the representations of mind.
Where are my dried reptile skins?
Well, where did you leave them, dear?
You ate them again, didn't you?
No, of course not. Fine, yes, I did. I used them on my toast this morning, and I'm not sorry. Yes, boy?
I do have some questions. Do you have any eyes, potentially, for sale?
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule-makers.
Indeed. What's brewing?
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh well. Oh well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Appreciate that. Now, question about the candle that's currently on display.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
All right, fare thee well.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
Indeed. All right, so we have our three options of how we could potentially get this eye. There are indeed many options to try. Now, the question is, which way do we plan to do it? Do we plan on actually fighting a beast? Do we plan on tricking the rule makers? Or do we plan on using a little bit of heart? There are many ways we could potentially do it.
No one should notice one bell missing.
That bell will be very important, by the way.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
I have played this game multiple times. So I kind of know somewhat of the ins and outs of what's happening, what's going on, what needs to be done, etc., etc. Oh, look at that.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
Dang, guess we can't. You move that
It
rock?
wouldn't budge.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Ha, what a peculiar trap.
That's a big amount of yarn with a big stake in the middle. Can I grab it? Gross. I wonder what could be here. And whoops!
All right, sugar shrooms.
Sugar shrooms. One of two ingredients we need. Alright, let's keep going. Because there's much more to see. We have many options, and we actually can take all three options, and you have the choice of presenting whichever option you want. So we could make this very quick, or we could make this very explorative. But yeah.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so
Floating island? We see
floaty.
Knuckles?
You'll be amazed.
Oh goodness, we're heading towards the floating islands, guys.
Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island.
Don't turn right.
Don't turn right. No floating islands that way.
But I kind of want to see what's going on over here. Oh.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though.
Oh, it is a shame indeed. My goodness. Oh. Oh, just that beautiful view.
Someone had set the scene for a lovely evening. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
My goodness. Let's not touch that because of the beehive standing right there. But we will be back. Let's keep going towards the islands.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon.
The fantastical floating... what?
This was on my bucket list.
I guess, you can't visit the floating island.
Yuck.
Damn. No Knuckles today, guys.
Can't even see the fucking mess of Emily in black.
My goodness gracious. It was too good to be true. Exactly. But what is upstairs? Oh?
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the craftsmanship of these traps. Ugh, I'm gonna wipe that stupid feather off his face. When I'm a knight, things are gonna be very different. If Skinny Pants makes it past this section of the tournament, I'll smash him in the next round. Hey, stop wiggling, Madeline. You're tickling my belly. He was right, you know. I do have snacks hidden in there. Amaya said I'd be rewarded beyond my wildest dreams if I captured enough Wetzels. I can't wait for you to see the surprise I've been working on for you. Your stomach growls and mine does too. It's not a trap, it's just free food. Come, the Wetzels, visit me. You only need one eye to see. One for you and one for me. Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
Indeed. Alright. We can't go in there yet, but I mean... why not?
Moving any further in the dark seemed like a bad idea. Moving any further in the dark seemed like a bad idea.
How about we do it anyway? Oh god!
You just pranced into a dark cave filled with vicious wolves?
You know, I'm not sure. Maybe I should pause for reflection.
Ugh.
My goodness gracious. Nope.
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Oh, we definitely will get to that part. Alright. So let's keep moving along. Oops, excuse me, pardon me. Nothing wrong with that hope. Might as well walk across this bridge. The only bridge available.
Whoa,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You ever hear about the troll under the bridge?
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
I mean, I'm totally a bridge troll too.
Because, like yourself, I too am a bridge troll. See?
You're pretty ugly for a troll. A long nose and a bushy tail like that. Are you sure you're not a bridge bandicoot?
I mean, I'm a very, very hideous bridge troll.
Yep, no bandicoots here. Just a hairy, hideous bridge troll.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. It's just that I've been crossed so many times.
It's all good.
One more time, and I might emotionally collapse.
It's okay.
Would you be so kind to accept my apology and join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, of course, the troll dance. I, only know the traditional Ludor version, so you should start.
Very well, tiny bandicoot.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Can't stop. All right.
You got some great moves, Mr. Bandy. You are most certainly a bridge troll. What did you want from Ulfie?
Question, why are all the other bridges out?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Bandy, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late. Right when the croissants are served.
Oh, absolutely. What are these weird instruments here?
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
Now, do you know where I could potentially find an eye?
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an eye of a beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
All right.
Happy trails.
Scamper back quick, little bandicoot. Ulfie is starving.
I will work on that. All right. So we have a couple things we need to do. But let's do the more explorative routes for you guys. So first and foremost, let's grab this. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Was a hideous beast lurking inside?
I mean... What's that when you... Not a beast per se.
Ew, gross.